Music has always been a grounding force for me. But I didn't realize how much of a grounding force until, being in the midst of this incredible year that we've had. It's been a great way to cope, with some of the effects of being on this lockdown. It was important for me when making Authentic Life to kind of convey gratitude for simple things, to be sincere, honest with yourself. The idea of appreciation for things that maybe we kind of forgot about going through our busy lives. I think for everyone, it's created sort of a moment of pause. I tried to convey a sincerity in this record, living your truest, honest life, doing what feels right. Most of us musicians have been working in our home studios long before COVID happened. With the advent of newer technologies, it's made it possible for virtually anybody to do a record like in their bedroom. We were sort of already prepped as musicians on how to do this remotely before the pandemic actually happened. Thank you, my lucky stars. I've got this amazing group of musicians that we play on stage together and we record together. Reinhard's been with me for, I think, 30 years now. We've been playing together. Nate, Phillips, decades. I want to say 20 plus years. Gerey Johnson, I've known Gerey for, again, decades. And Eric Valentine, we've all known each other for a long time. And we've all sort of admired each other for a long time before we even worked together. So I think it's important having that sort of respect for the people that you work with, personally, musically. And you wouldn't think, it's almost counterintuitive, but the more you work with the same group of guys, the more spontaneity happens as a result, because you're not kind of trying to figure out where each musician is going. You just kind of know, and you just sort of sail together sort of on the same current, and these things just start popping up when you're not worried about what the other person is doing. That the creative process becomes more spontaneous. I've been very lucky to have had a career doing what I love doing for this many years, over 40 years. I still feel the need to push myself, try and find something new, something fresh, and that just comes from, playing your instrument, and just try to find new places to go musically. And I don't think really for any musician that ever actually ends. As long as I'm able to play my instrument, I want to continue to find new and fresh areas to go, to continue to have growth as a musician. I've been asked
several times if I had to give up one thing, recording or performing live, what would it be? I would probably give up recording before performing live, because to me, playing in front of an audience, connecting with that audience is really a lot of where I get the inspiration to go into the studio and make records. So, you know, performing live is kind of the source for me. Needless to say, I am ecstatic about getting back out and playing live concerts. Well, what I really want is people to come away from our show feeling elated, feeling like they've been lifted up, because that's what we get from the audience. The audience lifts us up and sustains us and gives us this inspiration to do what we do in the first place. I mean, I play music because I love music. I perform because I feed off of the energy of that audience. And again, I hope that, that they come away sort of feeling that from us.